Więcej klawiatura mi potrzebna nie jest, bardziej jest mi... O kurde. No tak, bo jeszcze dzisiaj nie był uruchomiony, to zanim się wszystko... To znaczy... Hogwarts nie był wcześniej uruchomiony, tak więc... Okej. Kociołków nie ma. Ale nawet dość w miarę sprawnie idzie. Dobra. To co nam za questy zostały w ogóle?
Nothing to identify, for now at least.
Co nam tam za questy poboczne zostały? Izje. Duch. Mapa przedstawiona. Dobra, tego nie będziemy, czyli już do Popi idziemy, tak? Lokalizuj mapę. Czyli idziemy po quest główny, o kurde. Chyba najprościej będzie tu. Się spodróżować i zacząć. I zobaczymy, co z tego wyniknie. Postaram się więcej streamować. W ogóle to w dzień się raczej uczę, czytam, montuję. Więc wiecie, jak jeszcze pójdę do pracy, to jeszcze będzie praca, ale wszystko naraz. Może tym razem na hipogryfie. I lagi. Przecież nie zawsze musimy latać miotłą, nie? I sobie wylądujemy. Okej. I co, czekamy.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Miętóweczka. To zawsze dobra sprawa jest.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntown Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Okej.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Okej. Jakieś takie, ale...
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Okej.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Okej.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse.
Słowa?
Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Okej.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Mhm.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Mhm.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Hmm.
Pelts. Poor beasts.
Hmm.
Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Okej.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
Okej.
I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay.
No to wykorzystajmy zaklęcie kamieniołoma.
That's it. Lightfooted's the word.
Co prawda jest zima i to zaklęcie raczej nam się na nic nie zda. No ale...
Can't be having none of your nonsense. Leave me like that again and you'll soon find yourself with naught but poachers at your back.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. It's been ages since
Uszło.
I found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those
Smoki.
dragons?
Okej.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted
Smoczki
with wizard
w sumie
kind.
warto by
There
było
must be
mieć.
more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Okej. Mhm. Jak ja mam przejść? Co, gdzieś górę? Czy coś?
Yes.
Jak oni
Hushed approach is likely wise.
przewidują, że ja mam niby przejść? Halo? Chyba, że dołem. To też ma jakąś logikę w sobie.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Join us?
The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard...
Okej. W sumie na razie nie ma tragedii, nie? Skrzynka zawsze się przyda.
Revelio.
Okej.
Revelio.
A, tam miałem porozmawiać z nią. No dobra. Coś się
Did you
zbugowało.
hear those goblins? Ramog and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her on, shall we?
No to idziemy. Wyrównaj szansę smoczka.
Revelio.
They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Halo.
Aloha Mora.
Okej. Spoko zamek.
All right, I have the egg. Revelio.
The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
No dobra. Czas się zająć kwestią najważniejszą. Czyli ja. No dobra, mamy.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Such Let me my packet.
See how you like this?
I've never been one for charging.
That I
Time to teach someone a lesson.
Poszła.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Okej.
Incendio.
Drogi.
This way.
No to dobrze poszło. Misja główna nawet. Ja wiem jedno, znowu będzie wykonywanie misji pobocznych, jak skończymy tą misję główną. Bo już potrzebne to jest, nie będę nawet ukrywał.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
No tak.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
No tak.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
No tak.
Be careful, won't you?
Nogi.
I shall see you back at the castle.
Fajnie by było, jakby nie lagowało. Już ustabilizowała się gra? Fajnie, ja ten komputer muszę zdecydowanie zmienić. Ratuj smoka, obrońcy smoków. Takie rzeczy mi się podobują, wiecie? Za dużo bym stracił. To znaczy teoretycznie to jest wymiana 1 do 1, ale to jednak dla mnie by to była strata. Więc w ogóle posprawdzajmy jaki ekwipunek mamy. 12 do 14. Teoretycznie większy zysk niż strata. Można by było się na tą rękawicę przyhaczyć w sumie. Tutaj jest większa strata niż zysk. No dobra, przyhaczmy się na te rękawice. Dalej tutaj. Za duża strata. Dalej. Za duża strata. Tu już wiemy, że nic nie mamy. Tutaj też wiemy, że niby jest to remis, ale jednak wolę zostawić tak. I tutaj jest za duża strata. Dobra, wszystko wiemy. Wszystko wiemy, słuchajcie. Inwentarz. Jajo smoka. No to znaczy, jak będę na YouTube wrzucał, to będę musiał pamiętać. Dobra, to była mniej więcej minuta streama. 25. Dobra, to jeszcze jak cię mogę. Misja. Czyli aktualnie co mogę zrobić?
Time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell.
Okej.
Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Ale co, tylko ona się odezwała? No nie może być. No to wychodzi, że tylko profesor Weasley. Ale to jest w sumie zadanie poboczne. Okej. Mapy. No po zaklęciu pewnie. Hogwarts. Dobra, szybka podróż. No ta szybka podróż to nie taka szybka. Okej. Lej. Kurde. No dobra, poszło. Mhm. Mhm. No przejdź przez tą furtkę. Mhm. Strasznie laguję w ogóle dzisiaj. Jakaś winda? No to wychodzi. Okej.
So this is the underground harbour. Rebellion.
Okej. W sumie pewnie byłem bliżej biblioteki i mi kurde nie wywaliło misji do biblioteki, bo czemuż? Czemuż, po co, na co, to komu, nie? No, czyli przynajmniej wiemy, gdzie przypływały. Dobra. To jest ta skrzynia, czyli nas interesuje takie coś. Oszukujemy skrzynię. No. 500 się zawsze przyda, zwłaszcza, że co myśmy tam chcieli ostatnio zakupować. Myśmy ostatnio chcieli kupować... No. Ten, do żarcia dla zwierząt. No. Żeby zawsze były wypasione. No i co? I teraz nas goni... Wiem, że było bliżej biblioteki. To nie dało mi tej misji bliżej biblioteki, bo przecież po co, na co to komu? A nie, co pan? Lepiej cię ganiać po całym Hogwarcie niż... Ech. O, to jakiś quest poboczny przy okazji będzie. Przy okazji będzie. To można go będzie zgarnąć, skoro i tak tu jesteśmy, to czemuż by nie. Jak to wyszło, że ja ostatnio? No to do góry. A?
Revelio.
Okej, tam
That
mamy.
book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my
Okay.
quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Oh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Okej.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question.
W sumie
Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis. To
Felix
akurat
Felicis.
wiem.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions.
No tak.
The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Insygnia śmierci.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which
I
book
jak wiemy, z
Quidditch
Harry'ego
is the
Pottera
largest?
insygnia śmierci istniała. Jest największa kafel.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Swój gatunek? No, tak, ale transformacja ludzi jest niebezpieczna.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The International Confederation of Wizards.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council.
Okay.
The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Styk?
The
Wydaje mi się, że
Ukrainian
z
Iron
Piżola.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for
To jest
its
już
venomous
taka wiedza,
fangs.
taka
Who founded
typowo
the village
dla
of Hogsmeade?
takich frików, co i fanowskie te opracowania i tak dalej. Kto założył wiązkę?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right. It is
To
believed
wiedziałem,
that
ale...
Hengist used the 3 broomsticks was
niektórych
accidentally
rzeczy w
created
samych
by crossbreeding a
książkach
ghoul
nie
with
było,
other
więc
magical creature.
wygląda jakiś przyczajacz został, więc jakiś śmierciokulą przyczajacz. Mimozem by to
Yes!
pasowało
While the Highbine has the
po
power of
nazwie.
invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
Znany to jest Patronus.
The Patronus charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a
Śmierciokule
letherfold
Patronus, tak
was
jak
a
i
wizard
Dementorów,
named
bo
Flavius Berkeley,
Dementorzy i
who was on
Śmierciokule to
holiday
są
in Papua New
stworzenia
Guinea at the time.
pokrewne.
Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
O matko. Prawa GAM to były.
Gamp.
That's it! One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Nigdy nie łaskę
Never
śpiącego
tickle a
smoka.
sleeping dragon.
Correct! In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is
Racoderimes
Draco
non
dormiens
quantum
nunquam
titilianus.
titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
O kurde. Popiełek?
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the
Coś trochę
critic.
jak Hydra.
Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry
Iwer...
located?
Ivermorny w...
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the
No.
17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart.
No.
What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Mortencja.
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Okej.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against who?
Pojedynku przeciwko mu... Kurde. To było na kartach w HP 1.3. Ameryk zły przeciwko mu. Egbertowi zuchwałemu?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages.
Nie wiem, czy pamiętacie, w częściach 1.3 Harry'ego Pottera w grach tych od Electronic Arts były karty, nie? I na tych kartach były właśnie opisy, kto co, jak i po co i co. Teraz trzeba pamiętać, jakie opisy na tych kartach były. Czyli znajomość gier z uniwersum się przydaje w tej grze. Jeśli ścigający trzyma rękę, gdy ten przelatuje przez obręcz, jakim faul, o matko. Wtyk albo szarża.
Haversacking.
That's right.
Off.
Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Webbed feet.
No, the answer was bad luck. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week.
Okej.
What plant excretes stink sap?
Odoroseptomimbulus.
Mimbulus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimblelus Mimbletonia plant
To jest już
secretes
wiedza
stink sap as a defensive mechanism when
książkowa,
touched.
ale w sumie
The
i filmowa, bo w
potion
filmie
evolved from a remedy created by
z
witchcraft
Mimbulusem
century
mieliśmy do czynienia też. Eliksir pieprzowy powstał na bazie lekarstwa stworzonego przez czarodzieja.
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hippolyte
Celny
would
strzał.
expand on Linford's previous
Aczkolwiek
work to
patrząc
create
na
the
wiek,
pepper
to
potion we know
był,
today.
można
In The Wizard and the
zgadnąć,
Hopping
że
Pot,
to nie będzie
what does
jakiś
the
szlak.
elder wizard leave for his
Czarodziej?
son in the hopping pot?
Stary... Co? Stary czarodziej zostawił coś dla swojego syna, w tym ze skaczącym garnku. Bambosza albo szlamrożczkę.
Incorrect.
His wand.
The answer was a single slipper. The story
Nigdy
was
nie
created
czytałem
by
baśni
Bilbo the
Barda
Bard,
Bibla,
but there are a
nie
few
kupiłem sobie
versions.
tej książki,
I won't
więc
spoil what the slipper was
bo
for
można
if you
kupić w
haven't read
ogóle
it recently.
wydania
The
książki
Blaster is native to
uzupełniające
which
do
region of the
serii,
world?
że tak powiem. W jakiej części świata występuje bystro duch?
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part
Dlaczego
reptile
zgadłem,
is a
że duch
distant
może
relative of the
występować
alchemy and has serrated fangs
w
and a
północnej
brilliant
Ameryce?
personality.
No bo
Who is the Muggle Knight
Indianie
featured in
to
the Fountain of
oni
Fair
tam
Fortune?
bardzo duchowo, nie? Więc to był strzał taki, że no powinno tak być. Jak nazywa się fontanny szczęśliwego losu? O matko.
Sir Amset.
No, the answer was so luckless.
Właśnie
Three witches in the
obstawiałem
story
albo
are
pierwszy,
named
albo
Asher,
drugi.
Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Życie jest również nazywane.
Galangantua.
No, the answer was the Loch Ness Monster. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who
Super.
was the first Minister for Magic?
Kurde. Pierwszym ministrem magii. Albo Cadmus, albo Gump.
Cadmus Peveril.
No, the first minister was Ulick Gamp. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. Ah, it's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You should be pleased with your performance. Not many students would have done so well. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Motylek!
Mother would like to speak with you. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me.
Lumos.
To będzie biblioteka.
It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Hauntel Hall.
Tylko to może być po drugiej stronie tego. Tak jest, bo to jest nawet po drugiej stronie tego. Nie tu, nie tu, tu. Ale ogólnie spoko, warto było. Tylko, że też mówię, to było dla takich bardziej frików, no.
Revelio.
Gdzieś tu coś jeszcze mi dzwoni, ewidentnie. Zanim zlizę na dół, to warto jeszcze... Okej, to jest obraz w ogóle ze zwiastunu tej gry, nie? Hmm? Coś mi tu dzwoni. Zejdźmy na dół.
Revelio.
Aha, bo pewnie to dzwoni. Dobra. Tutaj jest jakaś skrzynka? Oj, tak jest. Jakieś akwamenty czy coś? To obowiązuje, bo jak ja mam tam niby wleźć? Z której strony? ogólnie to spoko. Tylko nie mam jak tam wleźć. Więc...
Revelio.
Okej, dobra. Okej, spoko.
Revelio.
Dobra. Wracamy. Przy okazji po drodze weźmy tego questa pobocznego, który gdzieś tu jest. No skoro i tak jest po drodze, to czemu by go nie zgarnąć, nie?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, it literally took flight.
Okej.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Okej.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands.
Chyba
If you
pan.
could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Bombarda!
Nie. Ale okej, lecimy dalej. Kwestie poboczne to tak wiecie, tak w ramach dodatku. Smocza prawa. Ja chcę jednak dalej zadanie profesor Weasly. Się przejdziemy. Bo już dawno pieszo żeśmy nie leźli. Nigdzie. Po Hogwarcie, więc czemu by nie? Bo tak to głównie latamy na miotłach.
Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Okej. No, yes.
Beautiful.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted.
Coś jak fizyka
Anything can be transformed
i
if you can just
matematyka.
perceive the potential within it. as I see in all of you. Tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now,
W sumie
you
teoretycznie
all
to
know
jest
what to do.
okres, tak, w którym to profesor Dippet miałby uczyć też transfiguracji, tak, czyli Boże. Transmutacji, no. O, motynek.
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease
Naucz
off
się
your
wszystko.
studying.
You
Co
wanted to
już?
discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
No
Thank
tak.
you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.